Hi, this is Ed. It will be daily video 44. And I'm gonna finish the first half of the book now. So the last three declare test groups. And I really hope I somehow get to 9. I'm at 8.97 right now. Um, so West opened a 10 to 12 no trump. West led the Queen of Clubs. East played the Ace. The 7 is returned. And we have to do something smart. Let's try to count the points now that we have some information about the points, right? We are missing. So dummy has 16. We have 9. That's 25. East played the Ace of Clubs, which is 29. So basically everything except maybe the Jack of Hearts is known to be in West. So West could have King of Hearts, Ace of Spades, and Queen Jack of Clubs. That would still be 10. By the way, I also sometimes played 10 to 13. Just gonna lump them all together, and sometimes you miss some games, but it's fun to play. I have to recommend it to everyone. All that having been said, let's try to understand the problem here. Well, so we don't want to lose. Well, what don't we want to lose? Let's see. We don't want to lose two clubs, right? We don't want to lose three clubs. That's the main issue here. So let's say if I do something completely boring, draw trumps and play a diamond, then West could take the ace and cash two more rounds of clubs. So we definitely don't want to do that. Um, we also don't want to play. It's not too bad. I was thinking, what if I just duck this? Duck now. West gets in, gives Easter off. Ah, no, then I still lose the ace of diamonds, so that's too much. I need to have. I need to take the king of clubs. I can't take that risk. Therefore, two, which they probably are. Hmm. Ace of clubs, club returned. So what about playing the king here and playing a club back? Now, West can take, but then what can West really play? So West can't. Um, West can take, but what can West really do? If West now plays a heart, then the king is there, right? If West plays a club, I can ruff high, draw two rounds of trump, and play a diamond. But then West can get in and give their partner a club ruff, right? So that's not quite correct. I'm wondering. I mean, it's just kind of the autopilot solution is to take the king now and play the king of diamonds. It's kind of obvious, but why not? Take the king of clubs, play the king of diamonds, and then if West talks, I just play another diamond, and West must take, presumably. West is still kind of out of options. He will be able to rough a diamond high if need be. If that gets blocked, I think I don't really see a problem with this line. So just to clarify, so I take the king of clubs, I play the king of diamonds, and I don't see how I lose more than two clubs and a diamond. I mean, West will. I don't see a good reply to that. And diamonds could be even 4-2. I don't really care. If we have 5-1, then it's 5-1. But then actually East should have returned the diamond already. So I'm not too worried about it. Okay. King of clubs, king of diamonds. Mm. Two rounds of trump before attacking diamonds. I think it's maybe a matter of taste, but I guess it's better to take 2 rounds of trump. Okay. Ah, no, it should be 249. Well, that's not a good way of starting, but yeah, exactly this kind of stuff. Like how many rounds of trump do you draw? They can get a little difficult, but I also don't want to say this is an excuse or anything. I think it makes sense. Yeah, draw 2 rounds of trump and then play a diamond. It's not a big improvement, I think, but it's still an improvement. I mean, it improves a bit if East has a stiff diamond. I don't even know when it improved. Like stiff diamond and 2 spades, I guess, and 2 clubs. So I don't know, but I mean I'm not comfortable to now overrule the book all the time. It's just I don't see in which case it actually helps. So if East has 8 hearts, 2-2-1, I think that's the main win. So I don't really know. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, 0. That's what the book says. That's what I get. This leaves the 5. He's playing the jack. Do you have enough tricks if so we have 2 spades, 2 hearts is 4, 1 diamond is 5, and we need only 4 club tricks. So I think it's pretty easy. I just ducked the jack in this case, and it would make a difference if the positions of the ace and queen of clubs were exchanged, and I can take the king in the first round and then take the finesse. Oh yeah, I need to continue this. I need, how many? How much is 48 times 9? 432. 432, so I need 99 out of 100. What, really? Oh, that's brutal. I need 99 out of 100 to get to 9? Well, that's certainly something. Okay, let's try to concentrate. Some of these are very easy. North has taken a very rosy hand, a very rosy view of his hand. You are in an optimistic slam. Wesley is the king of diamonds. How do you play? So ideally you would want to play on clubs somehow, but for that you would need to rough one. King of diamonds really kind of killed us. Oh, I think I know this. I think I know this. The solution will be you're gonna pitch a diamond on the club. So you're gonna play ace king of clubs and play a club pitching the diamond because you can't afford to rough it. If you rough it low, you're gonna lose to some Trump promotion or Trump promotion, and they're gonna cash a diamond. So you might as well just give up the club like that. Pitch that diamond on the club. The question is how many rounds of Trump. I think I can draw 2 rounds before I do this. So ace of diamonds, king queen of hearts, ace king of clubs, low club pitching the jack of diamonds. Final answer. Yeah. What? Okay, good. Um, I think this is worse than. Maybe I'm a bit self-indulgent, but I don't think 10.1 was worth 0 because I think it basically never. My line never loses compared to theirs, but. Um, and yeah, if I played really king queen of hearts first, and I played clubs twice to dummy, I think it's fine. Yeah, I mean this line. I mean, I'm not gonna read it out loud. You can pause the video and read it. It also kind of makes sense, but I'd rather just keep it elegant. Yeah, and that was an elegant line. Pitch the diamond on the club. Very nice. To the problem. 10.4. Wesley's the jack of hearts. He's playing the king. Now this I think will be the point where I need to duck. But let's figure out if I need to duck. It really looks like I need to duck this. There's no point in taking it. Yeah, I just duck and then if the entries work out like that. So I duck when I win. I will play on clubs first because whoever has the ace will take it. And then when I get back again, I can play the diamond finesse because that can only lose to East, who will hopefully be out of hearts by then. Final answer. Okay, geez, 9. Yeah, that's the way it is. I won the first heart. Okay, 11. Still don't like the 0. I think it's a bit ridiculous. Okay. 1 heart pass, 4 hearts, whip it 4 spades. Got passed out, very nice. Leslie's the ace of hearts. What do you play? How do you play? I mean, if I'm being asked like this, it looks like I need to pitch a club or something, but let's try to think this through. Oh, I think I know this. I don't know if this is the answer, but at least a very sexy line would be pitch a diamond on the heart, then rough or whatever, and then I can play ace of diamonds, queen of diamonds, pitching a club. Now the question is, how many tricks do I get like this? I'm gonna take 7 spades? No, 8. 8 spades and 2 diamonds. Yeah, that's the point, yeah. Pitch a diamond on this. West, who will be stuck, will need to play something. When I get in, I can draw a3, right? I can draw 2 rounds of trump. I can draw both rounds of both trumps. Ace of diamonds, queen of diamonds, pitching a club, and then West is again uh, kind of end played, like can't do anything. Okay, diamond pitch, and then later ace queen of diamonds pitching a club. Yep. Yeah, I mean, this is, you see, this is just completely ridiculous that I get 4 points for taking a completely unnecessary finesse, and in the other one I got 0 points because I didn't draw any trumps, even though that loses only if, I don't know, East has 8-2-2-1. I think it's some ridiculous thing like that. But okay, we'll stop complaining and we'll start playing better. Okay, 8.83, and now I think I need to sweep all of them. So 7 out of 7 to get back to 9. Yeah, let's see. Maybe I can manage somehow. So I think out of the 7, if I can venture a guess, I would say that maybe there will be 5 automatic ones and 2 kind of tricky ones. So maybe there is hope after all. Queen of spades is following with the 6. So again, we're in situation where that's there's a spade rough that's set up. So actually, it means I shouldn't probably, I mean, without counting the tricks, I probably shouldn't take the hard finesse, because then West could get in and play a spade, and East can rough. So I want East to win the heart, which means I want to play ace of hearts on another. And West doesn't have an entry. And actually, that's 100% line, because if West has the stiff king, then obviously I win. If West has king doubleton, then if I play ace in another, then East will be out of trumps. And if West has king third, then East will be out of trumps as well, even faster. And then just to double check, do we have too many losers? No, right? 1 spade, 1 heart, and 1 club. Okay, so ace of spades, ace of hearts, heart, and we're gonna have enough tricks. At match points, I would probably take the finesse. Okay. 1.3. He's the queen, he's playing the 9, how do you play? It really feels like I can duck this and later finesse against West, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe there's something better. Let's say I duck. Now if West continues, I will take the king and then play ace and 10 of clubs, finessing that way. If West doesn't continue, plays a spade or so, I can just finesse against East. I can play low to the 10. If it holds, I can go back with a spade and play another club. I don't see the big deal. If I win trick 1, I need to figure out what's the club queens. I'm not gonna win trick 1. So I think that's the solution. Let's just see. Yeah, take 5 for a completely ridiculous line. I mean, I don't even know what to say. Okay, that's it. I'm gonna give myself 6. I mean, it's like, how can you, how I mean, how can you not mention that line? I'm sorry. I'm super petty. This is very childish, but like, what? Yeah, what's the point of giving these points if you're not gonna mention a 99% similar line to what you suggested? I mean, I should probably give like 8. Yeah, I'm super. If somebody in the comments gives me a good reason why you need to draw two rounds of trumps in that hand, then please, I'm happy to revise this. But yeah, I mean, just and I think it's also better for the viewers to that I stopped complaining now, and I just gave this 8, and then now I have this banana fake points, and now I'm gonna get to 9 like this, one way or another. And of course, karma would be that now I'm gonna get something completely obvious, completely wrong, and I don't get the 9 anyway. Okay, let's leave the jack. He's playing the ace. He continues with the 2. How do you play? Another one of these stupid hands where you almost have everything. Well, not really. We're missing 3 aces, so we need to bring back everything. I see all these passes here. Pass, pass, pass. So I wonder if that has something to do with something. Ace of spades and the 2. Well, I'm gonna probably rough that low, because I mean nobody has 6 spades. He's passed. They wouldn't lead the 2 anyway. From ace queen jack 6th. Ace queen 10 6th, whatever. Ace and 2 actually sounds more like they're 4-4. Do I have something super smart here? It's about the trump suit. And the normal thing to be asking here is, which side could have a stiff ace in trump? You want to lead through that hand. I mean, of course, if somebody like sent you a secret message, there's a stiff ace somewhere, you can just you can play a 3 and play to the 2, right? And then that way the stiff ace will appear, or I mean, if you don't want to make it obvious, you can play low to the 10 and the stiff ace will appear. But The point of playing through the hand that you suspect has the ace of hearts, the stiff ace of hearts, is that the ace of hearts will appear and then the hand is over. And no particular reason to suspect either hand has the ace of hearts. East has the ace of spades, which is nice. It's a passed hand, so we have a little bit of information about their strengths, but it's not nearly enough. I mean, we have 14, Damia's 9 is 23, so they have a bunch of stuff missing, right? So East has ace, queen of spades. Okay, so this is probably a waste of time counting out the point because we won't figure it out. Ace of spades continuing with the 2. Well, I'm gonna rough and play a diamond to find out who has the ace of diamonds. Now, if East has the ace of diamonds, then I know for a fact that East doesn't have the ace of hearts. That's I think something that you can do without losing too much. Spades are 4-4. I mean, maybe 5-3 with East having 5. But then, I mean, the carding makes no sense. You would then, if you have 5 spades, you wouldn't play ace and 2. You would play ace and something higher because you would lead third and fifth remainder. So would be the third probably or so. But anyway, so West would have only 3, so I'm not losing anything. I need to play low to the king. If East has the ace, now this is the only interesting case, otherwise it's a guess. If East has the ace, then it means that the only hand that can have the stiff king is West. The stiff ace is West. So play a low one through West. If the ace doesn't appear, you play the king anyway, and then you hope that it's not ace jack third. I think that's the only thing you can do. Because you don't want to lose to jack doubleton or jack third. I think the other thing you can do is play the queen of hearts, but that doesn't really work, right? I mean, then you would need to play queen of hearts, taken by the ace, and if you really want to pick up ace jack third, you would need to play low to the 10, and then you lose to jack doubleton offside, which is just ridiculous. You don't want to lose to any 2-2s. So I think maybe that's the solution. Low to the, so rough is low, doesn't matter. Play the king of spade, low to the king of diamonds, and then assuming East takes this, now you can play low through West, so picking up ace singleton. Maybe that's the solution, maybe not, I don't know. We okay, 4 more. One club, pass. Two hearts, okay. It's certainly one way of bidding that hand. Okay, sorry, but this is so bad. it got us to a good contract. Well, it's not even that clear that we got to a good contract, but let's try to pull ourselves together and try to play this hand. Lead is the king of clubs. I'd rather duck this, but then what's the big deal in ducking? I don't really know. I know what I would normally do is take the ace of clubs and maybe draw 2 rounds of trump and play a diamond and intend to lose the ace of diamonds and two hearts. I don't see how that hurts. Like what else I can do? Ducking that. I mean, it's cute, but actually it doesn't help and it does hurt. Because you don't want to lose a club. You want to lose 2 hearts on the diamond. So ace of clubs, ace king of hearts, start playing on diamonds, and we're gonna take 3 hearts, 3 hearts like ace king and the fifth one, I guess. 3 hearts, 4 diamonds, 7, ace king of spades is 9, and the ace of clubs is 10. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I don't see something much smarter. Yeah. Well, I mean, at match point, I'll be in such a weird contract that I'll be happy to make. So okay, so now I'm down to taking only 22 in the last three because thankfully board 10.1 was my appeal was heard and it was accepted. But Wesley's the 10 of diamonds. You try the jack from dummy and he's produces the queen. How do you play? So I have one trump opener, 16, and dummy just has a game force with 4 spades. Very nice. Do I need to draw trumps now or should I wait with it? Wait with it? I think it's fine taking drawing trumps. I guess the question is, should I play on clubs at some point or not? I could start playing clubs right away. I mean, probably not right away, but drawing 3 rounds of trumps and then playing a club to dummy. It's a double finesse, and that way I will lose. No, that's too much. 2 clubs, diamonds, and a heart. That's too much, so I can't do that. You need to play a heart early. This will be a little tricky. Because I will also kind of run out of trumps. If I draw them right now, it will also be a little too much. But what else can I do? So without the club trick, I think I'm going down. I would take 5 spades, right? 4 plus a diamond rough. 5 spades, 2 hearts is 7, 8, 9, right? Yeah, that's not enough. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, I need a club trick. They kept passing. I can't really see anything there. So I'm pretty sure actually I need to play it hard very early on, maybe even without touching trumps. But playing a club super early is just, isn't that just suicide kind of? Like, you don't want that. But at the table for sure I would play. Like I would take the uh, diamond ace, and then just play a heart to the jack. They would continue on diamonds. Now I can play 2 rounds of hearts. Sorry, two more rounds of hearts, pitching a diamond from dummy. And then maybe again without touching trumps. Maybe again just playing clubs, but maybe I'm leaving a little dangerously. Like I could draw maybe 2 rounds of trump and play a club. So that I have a late entry for another round of clubs. I think I'm gonna play it this way. Okay, so just to recap, maybe 1 round of trump. Just so ace of diamonds, 1 round of trump, low to the jack. Okay. Somebody takes the heart ace, plays a diamond. I play the king. Take another round of trump, pitch the diamond on the heart, and play a club. Okay, it's something like that. Okay, let's say it's 7 because I said 1 round only. Hmm. I don't see exactly how it hurts, but so I mean, but I want to see what he means because the point is that the heart is an entry as well, so it doesn't matter. Okay, yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, and but I don't know if I play. Yeah, if I take 2 rounds of trump, and when they get in, they play a trump back because that's what I was afraid of. Then of course I still have the king of diamonds as an entry. Okay, so I think it's fair. Yeah, 2 rounds of trump. 12.3. One club, one diamond, 3 no trump. It's a little too much, I think, the 3 no trump bit, but whatever. Let's leave the king of hearts. How do you play? So I have a bunch of tracks. The question is, what's the danger? I mean, okay, the danger could be. Well, let's say I take the ace of hearts. I don't think it matters too much if I duck or not. Ace of hearts, ace queen of diamonds, right? That's the normal way of doing this. Then West just ducks, right? Then I will take 2 aces, 2 diamonds, 2 aces, 2 diamonds. It's 4 plus 3 in clubs is 7. So that's not how it works. I only have one more entry, so I don't really know what I'm supposed to do about that. There's something super elegant I can do about this. I would love to pitch both of those diamonds on something, but that doesn't work, right? I mean, I can pitch stuff from dummy on ace king queen of clubs, but nothing from there's nothing to pitch on from dummy. Nothing in dummy to pitch on in my hand. So from that point of view, it kind of makes sense to duck once in dummy, just in case they only have two. But then at some point they'll just switch to spades and take out that entry. It's not gonna work. I don't see it. I think if West ducks the queen of diamonds from king third, then I think I'm just going down. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. And then we can tell partner, please overcall with a better suit. Although I would obviously overcall with north, but does it hurt to duck one round? I don't think so, but yeah, maybe duck one round. But then if West just plays a spade, I need to take the ace, and I don't see the big deal. He's passed over one diamond, so he doesn't have some great hand with five hearts or whatever. And at least in hearts, if they're 5-2, then I know for a fact they're blocked. So that's pretty nice. King of hearts, ace of hearts, ace queen of diamonds. I just don't see the alternative. If West doesn't take it, then I think I'm just going down. I don't know. I just want to see what the solution is. To begin, yes. Yes. Okay, last one for today. 1 no trump, 3 no trump. And I only need 5 on this to get to 9. And I mean, I realize that I'm kind of cheating, but I really just don't understand. 10.1. Let's see. Okay. Wesley's the 7, East putting in the 9. How do you play? what this looks like is a hand where you don't take the finesse because east is the danger hand. I have a bunch of tricks, right? 3 clubs, 2 spades. 3 clubs, 2 spades is 5. 6 with 1 in hearts, right? So I have enough tricks, that's not the problem. Now, is there something to be said for, I don't know, ducking a few hearts? Maybe, but I could duck 1 heart. 1 heart for sure, and then it looks like maybe his hearts are 5-3. The 7 maybe from something like ace jack 8-7-4, for example, or 8-7-6. Ace jack 5th. In real life it would be hard to know what's going on, because in real life people read all kinds of stuff. But I think in a book you're supposed to say that West has 5. So on that note, I would duck this, cover the next round with a king, and if West clears it, then I can finesse through West. I don't really know. And I shouldn't win. If I win trick 1, that's a little, makes it a little too easy. Then he can get in and lead through queen 3rd or king 3rd. Yeah, just duck 1 round, take the 2nd round, and then there is a little bit of an interesting question there as well, right? If I cover the 2nd round, if I cover trick 2, then West can still duck, and then if East gets in, they lead through another heart. So I think the correct way of playing this is to duck 2 rounds of hearts. Yeah, I think that's correct. You duck 2 rounds of hearts, and then they really are out of options. I think it's correct. Okay, duck 2 rounds of hearts, and then later take the diamond finesse to East. And hopefully East will be out of hearts by then. No. Okay, so I think I'm being I was kind of fair. I don't know what else to do. 10.1 was just weird, and I just gave myself some extra points. If you really, really, really want to know, then so I gave myself these 8 points, and then another time I gave 9 points, because I think that my lines were very, very close to the suggested ones. If you really want to know how much I would have gotten without that, then here you go. So it would have been 8.75, but I think I deserved a little more. So I think I'm being super fair to everyone here. So, and this was 9.1, so it's not too far off. At match points, like so, yeah. So I can also take the average of these 12. So let's try to understand. B2 to B25, 8.95, and Yeah, I mean, okay, whatever. So it was B26 to B49. Yeah. Oh, actually, he's right. It did improve a little bit. So it went from 8.95 to 9.25. Okay. 9 point. Okay. This concludes the declared test. Again, add your marks out of 40 and work out the total for the whole test out of 240, dividing by 2.4 to get the percentage. I trust you have improved your score since the first 6 chapters. Yeah. So far, we have enjoyed looking at good cards. We now return to real life and consider what to do when the aces, kings, and queens are picked up by the opponent, and we have to play with the lesser mortals. It is time to turn our attention to defense. Yes. So that will be done tomorrow. I will start looking at defense, and I hope you all enjoyed all of this. And yeah, see you tomorrow.